Light cigar. Dig.
Dig it.
Gotta dig.
Let's go.
Dude, it's stencil.
Oh my God.
Yo, brother. Are y'all kidding me? Come on down here. There's bang-a-lang dangers happening everywhere, guys. Come on down here.
Let's freaking go. Kentucky Creekers out here doing it today, boys. Oh, we gotta rinse this off, guys. Look at this. Look at this.
What's going on, guys? Hey, if you're new here, name's Matt with KY Creekers. And what we doing today, Matt? Looking for antique bangers, baby. I'm talking 100-year-old beers, sodas, mitts, stand bricks, airheads, stuff like that. We out here in the dump today. That dates back to the early 1900s, right around the 30s era, and pulled some good stuff out so far. So hopefully today we find some bangers. So if you're new here, make sure you smash that follow button over on the TikTok. We do a live over here every week, guys. As well as if you miss our lives, make sure you're over there on the YouTube, KY Creekers. Shocker, I know. Phenomenal content over there already, okay? And if you got questions about old balls and stuff like that, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, be sure and hit your boy up, okay? All KY Creekers. And I'll learn you a thing or two, fella. Let's get after it.
Let's get it. Officially.
I would say that's probably like an old cologne bottle maybe or something. Like, it's kind of fancy looking, so.
That is really cool.
I'd say like toiletry type something, shampoo or something of the era.
It's shaped like an ice cream, or an ice cream, like a birthday cake.
Made by the Hazel Atlas Company right there, guys. Definitely a machine-made bottle. That's probably going to be the mold number down there on the bottom. So it's definitely going to date probably around the 30s. But it's an interesting one. I'm definitely going to take that with us, try to do a little research on it, because that is, never seen nothing like it. So. Cool little 30s bottle. I mean, it could have been anything, really. So I'm going to try to do some research on it, see if we can't figure it out. And if we do figure it out, obviously we'll make a video on it. So I'm pretty intrigued to find that little bottle right there. It's a good one. Art Deco right there, babies. 1920s. From the all the different coke plants around here, they were owned by the Grahams, and they owned most of the coke plants in like Fulton and Hickman and the surrounding areas, Union City, Dyersburg, all that type stuff. So cool bit of history on all the coke stuff that was right here around West Kentucky and like East Tennessee. But yeah, that was all owned by the Grahams and stayed in their family for generations. And I'd have to look into it. I don't know if it's still being run by the Grahams or not. I'm not too sure if that's changed hands or not, but a lot of history over many of decades. So hopefully we can find one of those bottles today. Would be pretty awesome. I do see a neck or something sticking out right there.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, so.
Is that a flared top?
Looks like a shoe polish, yeah. Oh, shoe polish, 100-year-old shoe polish. It's gonna go back to the 20s more than likely, guys. Got the lip to something else sticking out right there. So we're definitely going to be getting on the bottle. That one was broke, but hopefully we're going to be getting on some decent bottles today. Whew. Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for this beautiful community and the chance to just get out here, fellowship with one another, have a good time, save some history, teach these folks an awesome thing about bottles and whatnot. If there's anybody hurting or anything like that, Father, I just pray that they would seek you, guide you, look for your guidance. If there's somebody in here that does not know you today, Father, I pray that you would just use me as the vessel. Let me just spread your word and tell them what you've done for me. If they have any questions or anything like that, I just pray that they would just reach out to me, Father. We want to pray for the ones in Florida and in Alabama and stuff like that. I know Georgia's going to get hit pretty hard too. Big old hurricane coming. So we just pray for anybody in the path, and we just pray, you know, that you would just be merciful, keep your hand upon them, and just help guide them through this storm. So without further ado, I just ask that you would just continue to bless us, bless this community. Let us grow, let us just, you know, be the light that shines. And I just ask that you go with us, guide us through the rest of our work week. We ask all these things in your most precious holy name we pray. Amen. Popped a nice little ink out. Okay, slicker. So, not going to know what it is, but it could very well. I found a lot of Sanfords, Carters, Flex, however you pronounce it. Look at that, another bottle. Oh, you know what it is. It's a ketchup. Nice little ink jar. There you go, Michael. You ask and you shall receive, brother.
There you go. Oh.
Look at that one. Still got part of the paper label on her. Fancy dancy. It's a catsup. Big old fat lip.
Is that what it says?
Big old wide mouth. Nah, you probably won't be able to see what it says, honestly. Yeah, you can't really make it out.
Cool.
I can see a bee. I can see a bee on it, fellas. Whiskey getter feeling frisky.
Oh, you found a bottle at the bottom.
Yeah, this bottle we in our pocket, baby. Look at that right there. Nice. Owens, Illinois Glass Company, guys. That's that maker's mark right there. Date code is typically to the right, but on these whiskeys it gets a little bit different. Now that D386, that's the distiller number, and that 64 is probably the plant code or the mode, and usually that single number by itself to the furthest to the right there is a lot of times date code. So it's probably coming in right around 1949 on that guy if I had to assume. Given the age of this dump, 39 or 49, either one. There's another whiskey right there. Oh, look at the paper label on that one. Still kind of, you can kind of make out the proof mark on it still. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's a keeper.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
Yeah, show chat that real quick.
Yeah, you can still see the proof mark right up there, guys.
1 pint.
But that label will not hold up, unfortunately, so. About the best thing you could do if you wanted to try to save that label is get you some clear coat and spray over it, and that'll be the end of that. First beautiful embossed med of the day right there, fellas. It's still got the lid on it, look at that, you already.
Oh,
looky there.
Worky.
There you go, a little ASMR, a little digging action for you, you know what I'm saying?
Huh? Oh!
Here she comes, Daddy. That's what I was waiting on. Right there, boys. The Rexolly. Well, would you just look at that? It's time to clean the hole again, feller.
Good soup.
Good soup.
Can you believe it? Oh, would you look at that?
How about that?
Another little tiny Coke. I'm gonna get a whole one. I can feel it.
I really want one.
That one was so close too, look. So close.
Please. Just want the whole one.
So close. That one's coming with us until we get the whole one out of here.
Green light.
All right, fellas, come on down here real quick, chat. Look at this little pocket of bottles we got going on. You ready for this? Look at that. There's a little bottle right there, really. See that? Look, a little pocket right there. There's one. Then there's 2. 3. Maybe 4. Call me up. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. Not even gonna say it. Banned. All right, so we got us a med right here, I think. Or is it a whiskey? Oh, she's kind of a big girl. Don't back it up, know what I'm saying? There's a pickle. Pop that little pickle dickle out, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. All right. So for most of y'all that don't know, I mean, back in the day, they had refrigeration, but you're talking the early 30s and 40s on some of this stuff, and a lot of poverty back then. So not every family was lucky enough to own a refrigerator. So, and the way most refrigerators like that worked back in the day, they were, you know, you're kind of starting to get into that phase of, again, electricity and stuff. Again, you know, that's more wealthier families. A lot of them were just a insulated box, and you had an ice company, and an iceman would come out, give you a block of ice. You would set that bad boy on in there, and that would keep your stuff chilled down. So most of the stuff that you're gonna find would have been pickled back in them days. So you're gonna find you a lot of these little pickle type food jars, and they could have contained anything from pickled beets to onions to gherkins to, I mean, you just about daggum name it, you know what I'm saying?
People used to throw their bottles in creeks?
Well, I tell you what, that's the truth. Yes, yes, it is. Here we go, boys. Look at this pocket. We own a pocket right now. I tell you what, I'm excited. What we got going? Oh my gosh, what is that? Is it a ketchup?
Please don't be a ketchup. Please, God.
Look at that. I'm like a cat.
Soda bottle, come on.
Like I just took a poop and I'm burying it. You know what I'm saying?
He took a poop in his bag. And?
Well, if it was a soda, it would have been ACL, and the ACL is absolutely toast. She's slicker, boys. But I don't believe it was a ketchup, so at least it was not a ketchup.
Fire. At least it was a soda.
All right, now for the big girl, go on back it up. Probably a whiskey, get her frisky, or it could have just been a giant med. Man, I'd be daggum slick. Look at that cork top, though. Ain't she a beaut? Nice flared lip on her. Would have been a big old medicine. And looks like a C in the circle. That's the Chattanooga Glass Company right there, fellas. Know what I'm saying? If you didn't, you do now. Okay, fellas. All right, we're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that's nice. That's real nice. We got another one showing right here. Don't get too excited now. I'm getting real excited on me. Y'all are getting me nervous, all right? When I get nervous, I might toot a little gas, okay? I'm just saying. Might be a little gas happening back here. Oh. Well, below me down, you can still make out the paper label on that bad boy. Another big old fat med. What's it say right there, fellas? Something color. Could have been an old, could have been an ammonia bottle. and the way ammonia worked back in the days, boys, so most of y'all don't know. But back in there when you was doing your washing and you just getting your clothes and stuff and you was taking them out there onto the river your own way and you was flapping them in the wind and whatnot, washing them up, getting them real agitated. You had a stick look like a plunger, okay? Get you a little bucket, a little 2-gallon bucket, milk bucket would work, you know, and you get that little plunger right there, and that's what they call an agitator. See me looking at you, camera? God, beautiful. And you would just take that little thing right there and you just do that, you know, just like that, like you was turning butter, fella, all right? But what that ammonia do for you right there, it's like a softener, make it just gentle, like a brand new baby's bottom. Silky smooth. So put a little bit of that ammonia in there, fellas. Agitate it up, wring it out, hang it to dry, and that soften your clothes. And that's how that was done back in the day right there, fella. And they also had all kinds of different washing machines. Had big old wooden barrel washing machines, had the agitator built in with the crank. You just stand there and you just crank it. Had the foot driven ones, you play with your foot, back and forth, agitate it. And then they come out with the stationary engine, fellers, and whoa, game changer, okay?
Game changer.
Said that station, you could even put it on a little wagon. Your wife could just wheel it around willy-nilly, doing all the chores all day long while you was off doing the manly stuff. Cutting down the trees and hunting for the food and all that crazy stuff. And all she'd have to do is not get her fingers caught, wrap that belt around said washing machine, and then back to the stationary motor, fire that 1-cylinder, 2-cylinder bad boy up, or whatever it was. Most of them back in the day was 1-cylinder. But hey, either way, tomato, potato. And you just let that engine purr, and you just let that washing machine do everything for you, all right? And game changer, okay? That's how that stuff happened back in the day. And most people don't know that, but that's a little KY Creeker history for you right there, fellas. Love you. Another little Pyrex bottle. Look at that little tiny baby. Pretty common, probably would have had like liver pills or something in it. Nice little common med or something right there, fellas. Probably would have held some little, well, it might not even have held little medicine tablets, probably just a little liquid medicine, but cute little corker, you know what I'm saying? There you go. There you go. Love it, you love to see it. Dang, I think she's slick, unless she's embossed on the sides, boys. Nope, probably just an old flavor and extract, could be a med.
Fire.
Still a beauty though. If that just don't just get you giddy as a schoolgirl, I don't know what will. Tell you what.
Beautiful.
Tell you what. That's almost as beautiful as my 3rd grade teacher. Let's go. Please be embossed. Listen, I've come across so many snoof jars, little snuff. Oh, look at that, little snuffy on Daddy's nose. I've come across so many snuff jars in my life. Yet to find an embossed one, but could this be it right here? We got a banger in the hole, fellas. Okay, check this out right here. Just popped it out. Little daggum snuffy jar. All right. She's probably gonna be slick. You know what I'm saying? Well, I tell you what, called it. See what the, oh, it ain't even got no dots on it. So this was for the wusses, okay? So if people don't know, let me learn you a thing or two back in the history, all right? When Meemaw was back there and she was dipping that snuff, bless her heart, I haven't dipped a snuff in my life, all right, fella? And it is disgusting, all right? It is not good. It's in your mouth, gets everywhere, gritty, blah.
Blah.
But on Meemaw, now she's a tough old bird, all right? Usually, they don't make them ladies like that anymore, okay, fellas? But them dots on the bottom of that snuff jar right there, just signified the strength of said snuff. Now, I do believe they went all the way up to 5 dots. Now, old Meemaw here, she was just getting a little bit of a buzz, okay? Obviously, her children's wasn't like my children's and driving her crazy, okay? She didn't need the 5 dots. Daddy would have needed the 10-dotter, okay? I didn't need the double dose, all right, fellas? Because my kids, they drive me nuts. But that is a killer daggum bottle right there. It's gonna clean up lovely. You love them old snuff jars, a little backy, little backy in there. We'll set that right on over there, fellas.
Are older bottles hand blown or mass produced?
Both. Well, it depends on how old you want to get. If you want to start getting into hand blown stuff, you're talking like pre-1800, pretty much. So basically, and I kind of need to go more in detail on this because I don't really explain it too much when I'm going in it. So wood molds were nothing 19th century was made with a wood mold, okay? I mean, possibility, but wood molds basically phased out for sure, like in the 1840s. So stuff with like all these circle slugs and stuff that you see that we find all the time and stuff, that would have come into the game. They would have invertedly cut molds, cast molds. Probably the early 1800s you start seeing that, and definitely, like I said, after 1840s, those wood molds completely phase out. So, and then they also start making like interchangeable slug plates around the 1850s, 60s, and stuff like that, as well, to help with production. You know, so they wouldn't have to completely change the mold because they did have to cut them inverted. And so when they come out with the different slug plates, that kind of changed the game up for, you know, most of these bottlers and stuff, because they wouldn't have to purchase a complete new mold. They would just have to change the plates out. So, so that was a big game changer too. So it depends on age. Like if you're wanting hand blown stuff, you're gonna be looking 1700s for sure. But if you're wanting, you know, like still good old bottles, anything 1860, pre-1860, I mean, that's some Bang-A-Langer stuff. I get lucky to find stuff. You're talking Ponnold stuff once you get to that. And so I don't get to find much of that, sadly. Hopefully, one of these days. Well,
Can you talk about the history of an applied top bottle?
Well, absolutely, I sure can, brother. I thought you'd never ask. Well, let me just tell you real quick. Let me just show you a thing or two, feather. Okay, so we don't have any bottles out here that's that old. Let me see if I can find one that I can halfway get cleaned off so I can show you guys what I'm talking about here. All right, this one, it's gonna be kind of hard to see, but this is a good example. Like I was talking about earlier, so this seam line here, that 2-part hinge mold would have went together, they'd have blown the glass into it. The extra glass that has seeped out of that mold, that's where you get that seam line. Now, if that seam goes all the way through the lip up here, machine-made bottle fillers. You're gonna be looking 1910 plus. Not gonna be getting no older than that. Now, if it was a tool top, what's gonna be happening is that mold seam's gonna come up here into the top of this. From the shoulders up into the top, they would have put extra glass on there, and somebody would have took a tool, a specialized tool, and formed the top. A lot of times you can see little whittle marks. The tops, you know, will be a little bit crude, kind of. They're not going to be perfect. That's a tool top. Now, it's going to be coming in late 1880s up into the 1910s. Primarily, you're going to be looking more 1890s, 1910-ish, you know, somewhere in there on them bottles. Now, the applied tops are going to be coming more like anywhere between 1850s to the 1880s. Now, the applied top, the seam's going to go all the way up into the lip. So wherever the top is, that seam's going to stop dead on the top. And again, the top could be crude. There could be a little bit extra glass and stuff where the top was applied. But again, you know, the seam's going to run all the way up into the top. So that's an applied finish. So that is the two differences between an applied finish and a tooled finish, and a great way to be able to help date bottles. So, yep, nice little early Lysol right there from the 30s, guys. And that one's going to be embossed, a beautiful corker, and we'll take that. That's a nice little pretty bottle. So, that's a nice little keeper. You love finding the embossed stuff, so we'll put that in a little pile right there. Well, I mean, when the king comes, you know, he's just got to do it. It don't matter if we're in the creeks or if we dig in. It's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Oh,
let's go.
King, baby.
You little crazy Karen.
Oh, well, I'll be daggum. Let me just pull that. That's probably a bromo.
Bromy?
Yeah. Oh. Usually they're embossed around the base, say bromo, but you love the cobalt, guys.
Bro.
You love the cobalt.
Bro.
Bro.
Bromo.
Oh, is that cobalt, Daddy? Oh my gosh. Oh. Beautiful. Please be a brownie. Or is it gonna be slick? You gonna do it to me, really? Gonna be a slicker? Cork top slick. I tell you what. Look at that color though, filler. Bang-A-Lang-Dangers, okay? That's all we see. Straight Bang-A-Lang-Dangers out here.
Money man, we are everywhere.
Never.
Advanced thermal concept.
Oh, there she goes.
A hole falling on us.
There we go. That little milk glass and the. Oh my gosh. Look at this.
Hello there.
He is so upset right now. We just destroyed his home. Here, I got you, fella.
Buddy. Look at you.
Look at you.
Look cute.
Here you go. I'll find you. Look at that. Look, look at this. This is a perfect burrow for you.
You don't want it? He don't want it.
Let me get the dirt out of it, actually. Look at that. Check that out, fella. Just get on in there right there. Look at that.
Oh,
all right.
Look at there. Safe.
Chilling.
Look at it.
Vibes. Throw a little dirt over it for you for protection. Look at that. Look at that. Nice little frog house.
Nice. We put it back for you. Nice and safe. Beauty.
Oh, Daddy might have a Listerine. Nice little corker. Nope, slicker. Slicker than dog poop. And dog poop's slick. You ever stepped in dog poop and went straight on your back? All right, then dog poop's on you. It's in your mouth, in your eyes. You're having a bad time. Bad day, okay? Slick as dog poop. That's where that term comes from. Did you not know that? Learn you a thing or two, fella. Learn you a thing. Another thing, okay? I'll learn you real quick. You know dogs? If your dog's hiked up on his butt like this right here, and he's doing this, he's scooting.
Boot scooting?
Boot scooting. All right, we're not talking new boot goofing. We're talking boot scooting, okay? Your dog got worms. All right, fella.
He got worms.
Don't believe none of that organic crap, all right? That old feed your dog some pumpkin seeds or marshmallows or I don't know what the kids are calling it these days. But listen, ain't gonna work. Go to the vet, okay? 10 out of 10, don't recommend. Go to the vet. All right, fella.
Go to the vet.
Do your doggy some justice and get some of that wormer. All right, fella.
Some justice. Oh man.
Cobalt in the hole.
Cobalt.
Oh, that one's like the other one, but they got mad melted, fella.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it broken too?
No, it's not broken.
Oh wow.
It's just a little smooshed up.
A little smushy issue.
It just didn't put all the stuffing back in the right places. There you go.
Perfect.
Oh, we got us a bottle, baby.
All the girls know that song. As soon as I sing it, they're
Look
like,
at
oh.
that cutie right there. Probably like olive oil or something like that. That's a little cute little bottle, fellas. Nice little rolled lip right there. Bang-a-lang dangers. Okay, we like that. We like to see that right there, fellas. Old trash pit from way on back in the day. You see them burn layers? Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. That's that layer we chasing up through here. You see that ash layer? See that, fellas? That's where them bottles gonna get. Right up in that burn layer right there. Look at that. See what I'm saying? Look at this.
Look at the bottle.
Look at this.
Bet you didn't see it.
Catch up.
Whole bottle just came out of the side. 839 people just witnessed that.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Look at that, fellas.
Oh, sorry. It's right there.
Wow, whiskey gooder frisky. It's a Fleischmann.
We finding those all the
A
time.
little Fleischmann gin.
Can you guess what it is?
Fleischmann?
Yeah, Fleischmann.
Fleischmann.
With the side of a money gun.
I told you, you keep giving it, I keep going.
They figured you needed music for your twerking.
Daddy's king of the hill now,
Times
boys.
80 on the roses from Shells to Tex.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Take it like a pony ride.
I got 1,000 people.
You like that? Look at that. Daddy's dancing and oh my God, and it's embossed. Hey, get that, shut the front door. I love y'all.
Shorty sent another money gun.
I love y'all. That's how we found that right there, because of you guys right there. Y'all made all this possible. Look at this bang-a-lang danger.
What
Wait
is
till
it?
y'all, this is a cute little Rexall one right here, fellas. Cork top, tiny. Oh, love it. Look at this. Watch this. Look, you can't really see much, but this is the trick right here. Just a hop to it. Right on that, okay? And then you just rub it on the pants a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Rub it on the pants. There you go.
Listen, old Haley knew what she was talking about, fellas, when she said hot titty, okay? That's the go. That's the secret to this stuff. Look at that Rexall right there. From the Rexall drugstore. And if that ain't just one of the cutest daggum bottles that you ever did see in your life. I'll tell you what, that'd get Pappy happy any day right there, fellas. All right, any day of the week. Hey, it's been a blast.
God bless.
We love you guys. What a freaking life. A Thursday night too, who would have thought? Glad you guys enjoy it. We're about to get a buttload of rain this weekend, so super excited about that. We'll be in the creeks for sure, looking for them bangers again. We just did not find anything absolutely crazy today, but we still got some decent saves. I got some nice Rexall saves and some other medicine bottles and whatnot. So, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. You know, you just never know. You're gonna come out here and find anything good or not. But without further ado, we appreciate it. We love you guys. Make sure you're checking out all them other channels. We will be in Lebanon, Tennessee, October 25th, 26th. So make sure you come out for the meet and greet, guys. It's gonna be a blast, a great show. Some killer bottles are gonna be there and some other awesome people. So look forward to seeing you guys. Admission on Fridays, $10. That Saturday's free. So again, enjoy the rest of your night. Catch you on the next one.